peeps, and welcome to whatever this is. It's the last week of December. There's a glare in my glasses and it's bothering me. Anyways, it's the last week of December, and I'm updating my Patreon page this weekend on Saturday the 1st. By the time you're watching this on YouTube, perhaps, I don't know, it's already been done. Well, yeah, it has already been done, because it's, disregard that. Yeah, so I like updating my Patreon, so I have to do some things. I had intended to do it in the month of December, but it didn't work out that way. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and start doing some sketch pages and film them, which is why I've brought out the camera, because I'm actually about to film one for an extended cut of videos, because I don't always film the sketch process sometimes, so I think I'm going to start doing that. I think it's time to do the yearly fancy lens drawing, and I was talking about in the December studio vlog, which you have not seen unless you're a patron, is that I like my sketches of lens more, like the ones I just do on paper. So I'm going to sketch it on paper and then put it on the computer and then do it that way. And I have like some ideas on how I'm gonna color it and stuff. Also, I like to rearrange my room. I showed it in that video, but here it is behind me. So I'm like, I used to be here with my desk, but now I'm in the corner where my bed used to be, so I switched the bed and the desk. And I also have my bookshelf right here. It used to be here. You can't see any of this really, but my bookshelf's now here. And got the art wall there. I'm thinking about changing that to, am I pointing right? I'm thinking about changing that to just a single print that matches the color scheme of my room. And my desk is not exactly clean, but I'll show it anyways. This is bootlegged. This is like a container I've got like tea and art supplies in, and then this used to have my shoes on it. But now it has my least used things in these little boxes, and my Copics and my Prismacolors, and a laminator. And it actually, these are not the same size, they're just like books. This may not be reliable, we shall see. But I put this here because I needed a place to put my Cricut. Because before I would have to pull it out every single time we wanted to do something. And try to set it up, figure out where to put it, and that was just inconvenient. It kind of made me not want to do it. So I have it here out, so it's out all the time. So all I have to do is just push it up, like pull it up away from against the wall just a little bit, and I can do it. So that's nice. And I also have my painting stuff, pencils and water things and pencil sharpeners and stuff in this little corner, so I don't have to like, because it used to be on my bookshelf, and like I had to like move stuff out of the way to get to it, so I made that more accessible. And this part of my desk is the same. It's also a little disorganized at the moment. Don't pay attention to that. I have to like actually update all the tiers still, so I'm gonna do that this week, probably tomorrow, and like figure out a schedule and start on the first week's rewards. I think I should probably do the schedule first and then start on the first week's rewards, because how will I know what the first week's rewards are if I don't know what I'm going to do in the first week? You see what I'm getting at? So I did go and start on some sketches, like I think right after I finished talking about all that stuff. But yeah, I really wanted, like I've wanted to update my Patreon for a while now. I wanted to do it last September. I wanted to do it in September, but I wasn't able to do it. Like I just didn't feel like I had the time to like sit down and actually plan out everything, and I also didn't feel like I had the time to like actually have new rewards. But I feel like I'm in a good place right now where I can do more stuff. However, I am like concerned. Like, I don't want to do too much because I want it to be like, I want to be able to keep up with the pace of everything. So yeah. Basically, I'm adding like a sketch video every week. I'm doing like a sketchbook dump, and also extended cuts of videos, and I'm also adding early access to videos to every tier now. So no matter what tier you're in, you're gonna get early access videos. And I wanted to do a sticker tier as well. However, I haven't I haven't really gotten my stickers right just yet, and I don't want to like start too early. Like, I want to do things right, and I don't feel like it's right now, so we're gonna have to wait, come back to that one later. But I did like sit down and planned out my month. At first I did like this, I have this like weekly planner, and I kind of like wrote on the weekly planner what I would like to do for each day of the week. However, I realized quickly that is not the move, because some of the rewards are like on a monthly basis, like the monthly wallpaper. So like, it's hard to write on a weekly planner the monthly wallpaper, because it's like unless it's the week that I'm doing it, you see. So what I ended up doing was I broke out the planner, my yearly planner, and I just like wrote out like everything that I plan on doing in the month and what day I plan on doing it. It's not like set in stone just yet. I don't think I'll really know what will work until I actually start, which, you know, makes sense. Another thing that I worked on this week was the tier art, because I feel like if I'm gonna update the tiers, I might as well update the art. And so I used my like cutesy style, the normal one. I'm gonna say the normal cutesy style, not the newer one. And I redrew all of the tier art. So there's a new cow peep, and I love the new cow peep. The cowboy hat on the cow peep was an accident. However, I think it looks really nice, so I decided to keep it. It doesn't even look like, it's not a correct cowboy hat. I don't know what it is, but like, it's cowboy hat-esque, and that's enough for me. So I'm keeping it. And I also drew an extra tier art for whenever I add the sticker tier. So I drew Myra, so I can add that drawing to a tier at some point. I don't know when it will happen. I want it to happen maybe February, because this month, like in January, inshallah, I plan on like actually sitting down and working on my stickers and getting them to a place where I feel like I'm comfortable with not only sending them out as a Patreon reward, but also comfortable with selling them on my shop, because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. And apparently it's something that you all want as well, because I did a poll not too long ago asking what type of Patreon rewards you'd like to see, and a monthly sticker won the poll. So, you know, I gotta do it. I have to. For you. But also because I want to. There's several reasons why I've got to do it. But I would like to also like use the tier art as stickers. Like, I'm thinking about maybe selling the actual tier art in my shop. And one thing that I would also like to do is like send out an initial like welcome to whatever it is that I do over here reward. So I'm thinking about like sending, like if you join a particular tier or whatever, like you get the tier art sticker is what I would like to do. Haven't worked out all the, you know, I'm still ironing out all the wrinkles in that one, so I don't know how all this is gonna work. But inshallah I'll be able to do that. That's what I would like to do. That's the plan. Yeah, it starts with the plan, but then you have to actually do. No, you know what I mean. At least I hope you know what I mean. I would just go ahead and give stickers a try. Our printer was acting up and it was refusing to print yellow. However, the last time I test printed something, it finally worked. So I was like, I think I'm good to go. And I did a test print first. That came out kind of good, except for like the bottom part, it didn't print right. But I thought I was safe. I thought I was good, but I wasn't. And it printed out really like stripy. And when it wasn't like printing yellow at all, now it's like printing random yellow stripes on some of the things, which I think is kind of ironic, but mostly just unfortunate. And earlier this month, I was, well, by the time you're watching this, I'm talking about in December. Sometime in December. I don't know why I said it like that, but anyways. I was looking into purchasing a printer. But then I was like, well, ours is working again, I think. So then I went back. So then I was like, I'm gonna just like go back to using that one. However, I see now, or rather I don't know, I guess I'm done being in denial. And I know now that our printer is not the most reliable in the world. And is not suitable for what I'm trying to use it for. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and invest in a printer that I can use for my stickies. Where will I place this printer? I'm not 100% sure yet. But I mean, that's kind of why I like set up my room like this, because I wanted to have like a place I could put my printer. So I'm probably just gonna like put it in this little corner over here or something. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But anyways, I did go ahead and like cut them out and stuff, like to still see what they look like. I was supposed to be testing out this protective film thing that was also supposed to help my stickers, like make them a little thicker, you know, make them feel nice. But I forgot. And these, they feel nice, but I want them to be a little thicker than this, because it just feels like paper. And I don't want that. Though, like the paper itself is pretty good. Like, it's waterproof and stuff, so it's nice paper. I just want it to be nicer. And this is what those look like. Let me get them. I think the K-Mirrors turned out the best, since he doesn't have like a normal skin color anyways. And his sweater is striped, but I'm trying to like focus, but I like won't. I gotta do this, I guess. There we go. So I think these ones turned out the best. And the stripes on his sweater that's not part of the design, that's just printer acting up, but like it looks nice. But you can kind of like see the streaks in his hair and stuff, but it's not too bad. This one in the middle is the best, I think. Also, these cow peeps aren't too bad. Let me... Yeah, those aren't too bad. I really like the cowboy hat. Like, that, I did that by accident. But then decided to keep it because I think, like, I like the fact that it's like weird and quirky. I don't know why I said it like that, but anyways, here are the last two. These are like the worst ones. Because they have like normal skin colors, and it's obvious that something is not quite right. I mean, the lens one doesn't look too bad on camera, but oh my goodness, look at how they massacred. Look at it. No. Incorrect. Anyways, so I'm probably gonna get a printer. All the more reason why these I can't speak today. Well, that's just, these will not be ready on the 1st, which I had already determined that the stickers weren't going to be ready when I updated everything else with my Patreon, so I'm just going to have to maybe do that later on in January, or maybe just forget doing that in January entirely and do it in February, so I make sure that I have enough time to do it and stuff, which that's probably a better idea, because if I, like whenever I test the protective film and I decide that I like it, I'm gonna have to order it and wait for that to come in. So February is probably a better idea. And then I'll put some stickers in my shop. I haven't actually done too much stuff related to this. Most of it was done before I even started making this video. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the actual, was it? I think it was. I'm having difficulty remembering at the moment. But like I'd already like updated the tiers. I did all the tier art and stuff earlier this week. So all I have to do now is just wait. Yeah, that's nice. I also like went in my planner and like planned out the month. And something just doesn't feel right about how I planned it, but I feel like I won't really know until I start doing it. So January is really like a tester month, but I still will, inshallah, like upload everything that is to be uploaded. But it looks like I'm gonna have new stuff either 3 or 4 times a week. I will be uploading things on Patreon, inshallah, which is pretty good because I think they like suggest you upload or post like 2 or 3 times a month, which if I'm doing 3 or 4 times a week, that's really good by their standards, I would think. I'm kind of sad that these didn't work out because these are cute. Also, I think I'm gonna make these bigger, maybe twice as big as this, or maybe 150% bigger. That's a weird way to say that, but yeah, I think I'm gonna make these bigger. So it wasn't all in vain. I don't know why I'm speaking like this right now. It's being weird. Anyways, I have to actually like edit this video now, so that's what I shall do. I suppose. Fun fact, I didn't actually start editing like I said I would. This is nothing new. Anyways, there's not much else to show. I think I have started editing now, and now I'm at this point in the video in the editing process. So I feel like I've already said everything that needed to be said about the Patreon update. This is the first time I've updated my Patreon since I started it last September, so that's exciting. And so I make things more difficult than they need to be. Like I was like trying to figure out like what am I gonna do tomorrow. Like tomorrow is the 1st of January and it's on a Saturday, so it's like, what do I do? How do I do the things? And it's like, don't. So I think like I'm gonna actually like start using this newer schedule. I'm like touching my planner. This newer schedule next week, since the 1st is on at the end of the week. Like I was actually gonna sit down today and do like several things to post tomorrow, which I feel like that's too much. In hindsight, you know, probably in hindsight. Is it hindsight if I haven't done it? I don't think it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope maybe you consider becoming a patron of mine. I would really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to my current patrons, Turtle Bun Buns, Ariana, and Sister Dawn 55. Thank you so much for being my patrons, and thank you to everyone who has ever been a patron of mine. I like really appreciate you. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching on different social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok and whatnots. So you can follow me there if you like. Links are in the description. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day, my peeps.